Teams mean business tonight as it's all to play for. They are looking to edge on and possibly progress further up the group. And again, these two teams, they were starting in different spectrums of the campaign. medi Bayreuth coming off the back of a very disappointing result in the playoffs last year where they lost against MHP Reason Ludwigsburg. They will be looking to bounce back now and move forward against Besiktas Sampo Japan. And they came out victorious against Neptunus Klaipėda. Olympia came up short against Prometheus Patras. In other games today, you'll see Ostend take on Segafredo Bologna. Well, as we mentioned, Group D is proving to be very, very competitive. If you think the first 4 games of the season for medi Bayreuth, they were winless. They're off the back now of 4 wins in a row and have surged their way up the table. Well, a win tonight for the home team could see them move into 3rd, possibly 4th place. Well, SIG Strasbourg, a definite win will see them move 3rd place. And you can see they just sit below Besiktas Sampo Japan with a record of 5-4. Well, last year, SIG Strasbourg in the playoffs, they came up short against the champions Ike. They will feel it was a very disappointing result. And as we said for medi Bayreuth, in the first leg, they were very, very good against MHP Reason Ludwigsburg with a 6-point victory. And in the end, they lost it. Well, players featuring tonight for the boys from France. And of course, you see the point guard, Mike Green, who was a member of Ike last year, won the Basketball Champions League, 33 years of age, along with Jeremy Nzoulier. And he's played some very big matchups for Cameroon in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. So no doubt we're going to see a lot of fast break basketball from Strasbourg tonight. For the home team, medi Bayreuth, I mean, they've featured some very, very impressive American players. You've still got Damon Brooks that they had in last season, along with Martin Hassan, who's just come in this year. Andreas Seithberth, who featured last year regularly for these boys, did very, very well. Well, lots going to be said about the new point guard they brought in this year, David Stockton, who's proving to be for Coach Corner, probably the signing of the season. Steve Wachowski, 35 years of age now, but don't let the age fool you. He's still a prominent player in the mix-up so far for medi Bayreuth in the Basketball Champions League. Think about medi Bayreuth, the season they've had. It's been very, very close games. So the opening game, they lost against Besiktas Sampo Japan by 8 points at home. And the last time these two teams won, SIG Strasbourg won at 67-63. So again, medi Bayreuth will be looking for a bit of a revenge tonight. They did manage to turn their season around with a blowout victory against Filou Ostend. And again on the road against Petro Olympia. They took care of business against Neptunus Klaipėda back in November. And it was a very big win for them on the road last week as they made amends for their loss by defeating Besiktas Sampo Japan. Well, Jeremy Nzoulier now is averaging just under 13 points a game, along with Traore, who's averaging 10 points. It's a collective effort from these players. There isn't really that one player who's able to step in and take over the game. But a lot will be handed on the shoulders of veteran point guard Mike Green. Well, one thing about the atmosphere here in the Oberfranco Arena is that these fans can act like a 6th player on the court for medi Bayreuth. If you just heard them last season, especially in the playoffs, the atmosphere in here can be absolutely electrifying. A packed house we got tonight. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last game we have before the festive break. And of course, more games to come as we're in the second half now of the Basketball Champions League regular season. Well, Thomas again being one of their players, averaging a doubles in the points. He's averaging 10 points a game, along with Robinson. Robinson just averaging 10.4 points per game. Again, David Stockton, what a player he's proven to be. Only averaging 3 assists a game. But again, his influence on the offensive side has been an upturn in their fortunes. San Martin, what a play he's going to need to be tonight. I mean, he's undersized for a big man, but again, 6'7", probably weighs at about 107 kg, all muscle. They need him to be a very big presence in the low block tonight. Again, they lost Murray last year, the Egyptian national, who was a big loss for them in the low block. So there's been big shoes for them to fill this season, that's for sure. Brooks, again, it's all about energy. It's all about the controlling the paint and getting as many rebounds as possible. And again, he's a one player that can just give you that little bit of flash, a little bit of athleticism that can really light the electricity up in this arena. Yeah, just listen to these fans. They will be going all night long with this atmosphere. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just get set to introduce our officials tonight. Alexander Glisic, Zafe Elmez, and Luka Kadum from Croatia, Turkey, and Serbia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud to say we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they will continue to do so here tonight in the Basketball Champions League here at the Oberfranco Dome. Strasbourg starting lineup, no surprise to see Mike Green will play the point guard role in the backcourt. He'll be partnered by Marty Collins, along with Quinton Saron, and Florent Pietres, along with Youssef Afal, will make up the big men inside. Quinton Saron was a regular feature for the Belgian national team in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Unfortunately, they did not get through. And head coach Vincent Collet, also head coach of the French national team, knows that this year he needs his team to progress. Last year would have been a huge disappointment for them not to get to the Final Four. We'll just get set now to introduce the starting line for medi Bayreuth. Now inside, Bastien Durev, he will play the point guard role. He'll be partnered in the backcourt by Cassius Robinson. And they go with a big lineup of Adonis Thomas, Hassan Martin, and Demont Brooks. This is going to be a very high-flying, athletic starting 5 for medi Bayreuth. No David Stockton in the starting lineup, which is an interesting decision from Coach Raul Corner. Well, head coach Raul Corner, originally from Vienna, Austria, started his coaching career back in 1999 in Vienna, and has been in the likes of Austria, Germany, as well as he had a brief stint in the Netherlands with Den Bosch Eiffel Towers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the atmosphere is ready. It's that time. Game day 9, the last game before the festive holidays. Basketball Champions League brings to you our host, medi Bayreuth, and the visitors, SIG Strasbourg. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, as we're literally moments away from tip. These players now shake hands, pay homage to one another, give the accolades. We're literally minutes away from tip-off, where both of them are in desperate need of another victory to boost their chances of making a 4th, possibly 3rd place here in Group D. Mike Green, champion last year with Ike. He's going to have to lead the way for these boys. One of the more experienced guards here in the Basketball Champions League. Well, tip is underway. It's the boys from France who get the first look. thing for Strasbourg now is if they can really get the ball moving, get some good looks inside. You can see Mike Green now catches in the low post, guided by Bayreuth. Lobs off a pass, tries another one. It's a poor lob and gets it back. You got to shoot the ball. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Pulls up from 15 feet and he sinks the jump shot. Well, Laurent Pietrus did so well there just to sink the 15-foot off the dribble. Adonis Thomas now gets a screen from DeMont Brooks. Back to Bastien Bayreuth. Thomas down to Brooks. Brooks, 3 seconds, got to isolate. Steps back with his left hand, fadeaway, doesn't get it. It goes over the backboard, which is an out-of-bounds violation. But Mike Green now is going to bring the ball up well. There's a foul off the ball. It's Quentin Saron, the Belgian international, just gets a push in the back. Is that the foul is on number 3, Cassius Robertson. Well, now backs down on the low block, makes a bit of contact, spins around, fades away in the key, doesn't get it. Well, they almost get the offensive rebound, but it clearly looks like it came off number 19, Youssef Fall. And they almost turn it over, and they do sloppy play there. Bastien Bayreuth through the pass to Cassius Robertson, who couldn't keep it alive. It's another turnover. Time and space now, gives to Mike Green. Mike Green on the baseline, got it by Bastien Bayreuth. Green looking for Saron, gets it out. Saron back to Green. Green takes baseline, bumps around, uses the strength, doesn't get it, but a foul is called. The foul looks like it's called on number 12, Hassan Martin. A strong play there by Mike Green, just taking it inside, showing that he can post up even though he's a point guard. Again, look at the physical play there by Mike Green. Green makes the first free throw. Remember, he had a great season last year. The year before that, he was playing for Pinar Kashiaka, which was probably an underwhelming season for the talent they had. And what a run he had last year, playing for the double-headed Eagle in Athens. As he makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe. Down low now in the low block. Get the handoff. Well, no, fakes a handoff. Gives it back to Adonis Thomas. Thomas looking for the lob. San Martin loses the ball, and they turn it over again. Strasbourg will get the ball back. medi Bayreuth now making some very rookie turnovers here. Marty Collins now gets a handoff for Saron. Well, Saron almost turns it over. They keep it alive. Collins, second left, got to float it up. Marty Collins doesn't get it. They keep it alive. Now medi Bayreuth can push in transition. Thomas now gives up to Cassius Robertson. Cassius Robertson, another turnover. Well, that's 3 early turnovers here in the first 2 minutes and 45 seconds for medi Bayreuth. Again, it's just not taking care of the ball. Quinton Saran now catches in the key, fades in the air, gets a little tough, and gets his own rebound, and Quinton Saran goes after his own shot, and he gets the point after second chance opportunity. Done there by the Belgian point guard. For an isolation now, steps back, long two from 19 feet, barely scrims the rim. Yeah, medi Bayreuth just with no flow at the moment. Too much isolation, need to move the ball, play for each other. So we're on now, back to Collins. Collins, time, space, crosses over, down to Fall. Fall with a jump hook, doesn't get it, the tip back play. Well, what a hustle there by Florent Pietrus, going in for another second opportunity. Right now, Strasbourg going for any opportunity at the moment, going in for any second opportunities. Was wide open under the basket. He's got to go up to Bob Brooks. Misses the layup. No foul called. Well, he should have gone up and dunked it. You see that already. Medi Bayreuth signaling they want a timeout. The lob is up. Fall gets under the basket. Gets fouled. He will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, timeout now to medi Bayreuth because they've got to sort themselves out.
You gotta screen the man, screen dive, move the ball, get the ball side to side.
You can see so far, medi Bayreuth have yet to score a field goal at the moment. They're 0 for 3. Strasbourg 3 for 7.
Don't let you shot, that's okay. Get your hands in, make sure we get those rebounds and stay close to the run on those downstream. All right, go. We gotta switch the aggressive. Gotta set up press offense. We go 3 sides. Before Flo makes a pass. Go here. You have a shooter opposite. Jeremy opposite. Okay.
Strasbourg's defense proving to be very physical at the moment. They've already forced medi Bayreuth into 3 turnovers. It looks like Jeremy Nzoulier is going to come back into the lineup. Again, a prominent 3-point shooter if he can get a shot going. I mean, look at it. Quinton Saran just follows his own rebound, gets the tip back. Beautifully done. That's why you never go for any opportunity you can go for. Well, Youssoufa Fall now, currently 23 years of age, born in Dakar, Senegal. Playing on loan here for Strasbourg. He signed a deal in Spain, a 4-year deal in the ACB. Currently just enjoying a very good season so far. Stands at 2 meters, 23, 7'3" as he makes both free throws. He puts Strasbourg up by 10 to 0. medi Bayreuth yet to score here in the first quarter. Robinson off a screen, kicks out while Bastien direct from way out, and it's a big air ball. And they can't cement it. And it's another turnover. Seifo tried to go in and save the ball, but he just couldn't do enough of it. Mike Green gets a handoff now. Green looking for Fall, kicks out Pietrus to Nzoulier. Nzoulier all the way, bounce past Pietrus, reverse layup, surely not. Rebound by Fall, gotta go up with it, and simply unstoppable. You can see Pietrus almost steals it off the inbound, but how do you stop Youssoufa Fall from getting a rebound? Robinson kicks out. medi Bayreuth just need to move the ball right now. Everybody wants to dribble at the moment. Crosses over, takes it in, goes baseline. Tough shot, gets fouled. Now he has a chance to put some points on the board for medi Bayreuth, some much needed points. foul is on Mike Green as he tried to overreach on the jump shot. You can see Cassius Robinson took it in. It looks like a good call because you see there's a bit of contact there with the forearm. Robinson makes the first free throw, gets the first points for medi Bayreuth. Originally from Canada, played his college basketball at Missouri. He just left last year, so it's his first year out of college right now with Cassius Robinson. Green now backs down against Bastien Dareth. Green looks like he wants to take himself in the lane. Pietrus puts the floater up, and Pietrus unstoppable. And Bayreuth looked like that mismatched player for player at the moment. The ref gets a handoff now back to Robinson. Robinson in the lane, puts up the float, avoids the block. Full secures the rebound. Now you can see Cassius Robinson did well to avoid the block from Youssoufa Fall. Youssoufa in the lane, Pietrus, offensive rebound. Well, it's got to be a travel. Has to be a traveling violation. Now, I'm not sure what's happened there. To me, this is a travel. Pietrus missed the layup right there. Well, they've called the basket. Well, that's an interesting one. To me, that looked like Youssoufa Fall jumped in the air, came back down with it. Robinson all the way, strong layup, can't get it. Mike Green now gives up to Jeremy Nzulier in transition. Comes off a screen with Youssoufa Fall. Nzulier gets fouled. It's the fourth team foul, and the home crowd clearly do not like what's going on at the moment. Well, Jeremy Nzulier will go to the free throw line now to shoot these free throws. Began his career with Nanterre. Played for them twice. He played for Alain Chalon last season. As he makes the first free throw. Features for the Cameroonian national basketball team. Played in the Afrobasket 2013 and 2015. As well as the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. He makes both free throws and puts Strasbourg up by 16. David Stockton now is in the game for medi Bayreuth. Kicks out Demont Brooks, got to make the three, can't get it. Nzulier with a rebound, and now they can break. Nzulier goes pick and roll with Fall. Well, they turn it over, and now medi Bayreuth can break. Stockton back to Brooks. Brooks now has a mismatch, got it by Nzulier. Backs down, spins, gets up the jump hook, doesn't get it. Tip back, no good. And SIG Strasbourg will get the ball back. You can see these home fans clearly not happy with what's going on at the moment. 3:04 to go here in the first quarter. Strasbourg lead this one 18-2. Well, Marty Collins gets away with a big bump. Well, Green wide open in the corner, doesn't take it. They get the three is up, it's no good. Demont Brooks with the rebound, and now David Stockton can break. Stockton all the way, kicks out, well, he had the three, decided not to take it. Cassius Robinson will take it, three is up, nothing but net. Cassius Robinson, 6 triple, and a much needed three. Confidence booster for medi Bayreuth. Now this home crowd just started to get in a bit more. Mike Green now catches in the low block. Green backs down. We have a double team, goes baseline, off the backboard, doesn't get it, gets his own rebound. Looking for someone to kick out to. Nzulier fakes the pass, takes a three. Jeremy Nzulier hits the three-pointer. Well, big shot there. He just silences the crowd. Well, Stockton fakes the screen. Stockton goes all the way. David Stockton does not get the and one. And he will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, look at this for play. Marty Collins. Most other places you'll see that call for an offensive foul, but Jeremy Nzulia completely fakes him on the pass. Sinks the triple. Stockton missed the first free throw. David Stockton, originally from Spokane, Washington, plays college basketball at the University of Gonzaga. And a few times played in New Zealand for the New Zealand Breakers, actually, as well as a brief stint in Croatia. And also was a member of the Utah Jazz, just like his father. He makes a second free throw. Well, medi Bayreuth now putting a bit of full court pressure. Will try to put Strasbourg in areas where they'll try and turn it over. But right now, Mike Green is going to have to be a general on the court as Green goes all the way. Green kicks out. Well, takes the 3 in the corner, force it. No rebound is under the basket. Cassius Robinson comes up with a rebound. Robinson takes it in, puts up a floater. Cassius Robinson can't get it. Traore with a rebound. Wants a screen from Traore. Back to Traore. Traore go wild floater, but it's off the backboard, and he just kisses the glass. Does so well there. Traore gets his first 2 points of the game. Robinson tries another 3, doesn't get it. Bayreuth handle the rebound. Stockton off the screen, makes a contact under the basket. They turn it over. Now Nicholas Lang. And a foul has been called. The foul's on David Stockton. The foul on Mike Green. You can see between the arms there. Mike Green now will shoot these 2 free throws. The man originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, makes the first free throw. Plays college basketball at Butler University. He's had a very, very respected career. Clubs like Ike Athens, Pinar Kashiaka, and Monterey Venezia for that matter, as he makes both free throws. Green comes out of the game, and Ludwig Bayreuth comes into the game now. Already commits a foul against David Stockton. And the home crowd ironically cheer the call by the official. Well, 28 seconds to go here now. 9 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Stockton in the corner, catch and shoot. Did he step out of bounds? He did indeed. Another turnover. And turnovers have killed medi Bayreuth here in the first quarter. I mean, they've only scored 6 points in 10 minutes of play. And now Strasbourg can have the last shot of the first quarter. Bayreuth maybe just over dribbling too much. Traore comes to the screen. Sets another one. Down low, gets it. Ali Traore, the assist from Ludwig Bayreuth, executed beautifully. And at the end of the first quarter, SIG Strasbourg lead this one 27-6. medi Bayreuth, a lot of questions to be asked. Well, stats say it all. I mean, SIG Strasbourg only shot 1 3-pointer, but 8 for 15 from within the rainbow. medi Bayreuth have not scored a field goal from inside the 3-point line. Well, ladies and gentlemen, during the timeout, Coach Rao Corner did pick up a technical foul, but it doesn't appear they're going to shoot any free throws for it right now, but we just got word from that here live. As we sit here in the Upper Frankel Arena, David Stockton taking it all the way, kicks out Safer, will try to jump shot, top of the key, doesn't get it. Ali Traore secures the rebound. And now Jarrell Eddy can push it. Ludwig Fehus now in transition. Gives up to Nzuli. Jeremy Nzuli kicks out. Eddie Jarrell tries a three, sinks it. The assist coming from Jeremy Nzuli. A nice little 1-2 penetration kick out there. Started with Jeremy Nzuli. And Jarrell Eddy just sinks a triple. Strasbourg in total control of this game right now. The foul has been called on Nicholas Lang. Comes off a screen now, looking for a roller. They get the shot off, the three is up. Three is way off. Stockton secures a rebound. I'm not sure that hit the rim, to be honest. I think that's what the officials need to be aware of. Did it hit the rim? Because if not, there should be a 24-second shot violation. I think that's what the officials now are going to have to go over and review from the replay. Well, there's the shot. Yeah, we should be able to see from that angle. Now, to me, that didn't hit the rim. That does not look like it hit the rim there. We're going to go with, they're going to trust their instinct that it did hit the rim. They're going to have 3 seconds now on the shot clock. We'll get about the Stockton. Stockton's got to shoot it. Stockton makes a bit of contact, puts it up, doesn't get it. They try to secure a rebound, and in the end, they do very well. They throw it off Leos. Bayhurst now not letting Stockton grab the ball. Stockton gets it, just it off. Good pass, miss a layup. Eddie Jarrell secured the rebound. Now Bayhurst can just get him into another offense. Nzuli comes off a screen, looks for Traore. And a traveling violation has been called. It was good defense by Hrobat. Put in him under a bit of pressure there, but Jeremy Nzuli's got to keep his pivot foot down. Well, Stockton wide up for three, takes the triple, doesn't get it. Jarrell Eddy now in a bit of trouble. Turn it over. Bayhurst got to get it over, 8-second violation. And in the end, medi Bayreuth do well enough to put him under pressure. And Jarrell Eddy, again, he got it in the corner, he got stuck, and nobody came over to help him. Good defensive play, a lot better from medi Bayreuth. Bastian Duref now, time and space, kicks out. They get it in the corner. Takes it back, fades away on the baseline, puts it up, and finally, medi Bayreuth gets something to drop. That is number 30, Nicholas Ralvio. This home crowd now just spurts into a bit of energy. Bayreuth gives up to Jeremy and Zuli. Zuli steps back deep, deep three, doesn't get it. Rebound secured by Lucas Meisner. Bastien Duref kicks out. Ravelo, he's made one shot down the middle, kicks out. Comes off a screen, tries a lob pass. Duref, another kick out. Well, he was wide open. Gotta see where he is. And again, how do you realize he would have been wide open for the shot there? Bayreuth can just push the tempo now for Strasbourg. Strasbourg 2 for 5 from the perimeter, while medi Bayreuth 1 for 8 all the way, and Zuli lays it up and one, and he flexes the guns. Well, Jeremy and Zuli will go to the free throw line now to make it a 3-point play. As you mentioned, he had played some good minutes so far for Cameroon in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. A prolific three-point shooter, but can't make the free throw. Doesn't make it a 3-point play. He's up to 7 points now. He's 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Robert now wants to go screen, doesn't use it, goes baseline. Well, travels with it, and that's why you don't jump with the ball when you're passing. Again, he took a gamble not using the screen. Quinton Saron now checks back into the game for Strasbourg just to give him a bit more leadership in the backcourt. Bayreuth gives it up. Lang gives up to Saron. Back to Lang. Lang comes off a screen. 4 on the shot clock now. He's got to get something going. Pulls up for a tough shot. In and out, doesn't get it. Well, Bayreuth, he's got his hand in the cookie jar with a steal there, but Bastien Duref just able to keep it under control. Duref kicks out. Comes off one screen now, time and space in the corner. Well, has to take a deep, deep three. The three is up, and it's a big, big three by Gregor Hrovat. Well, he made a mistake down one end with a big turnover. There he hits a big, big three-pointer. Bayreuth all the way, gets rejected. And Demont Brooks just lets Ludovic Bayreuth know, get out of my house, not in here. Well, SIG Strasbourg now have to call timeout. They're just losing a bit of momentum. Well, we've had a bit of a rotation here in the second quarter, but Pietra's full. Each have 6 with top scorer Jeremy and Zuli with 7 at the moment. They missed that one free throw.
5, 4, same side of the point guard, and after we keep going. Now we play 5. And he fait la remise en jeu. Ok? Nico, c'est le shooter. Now you get lots of rest, looking for your shot or drive kick. All right? Okay. Make sure we get that stop.
Well, medi Bayreuth, not many people have scored right now, only with 11 at the moment. You can see Robinson still only top scorer of 5, but again, they just haven't been able to get any good shots off at the moment. And they just need more ball movement. I mean, they're throwing the ball to people and expecting people to create, but when you're up against a good team like SIG Strasbourg, you got to let the ball move, play for each other. Bayreuth now is going to go screen with Traore. Corner, Lang, big three in the corner, 6-3. Well, it was a long 2-ish. He's had his foot on the line. SIG Strasbourg just having players step up and make big shots at the moment. Look at the pick and roll now with Demont Brooks down low. Miss a layup again. Whoa, wide open. Got to finish it. Bayreuth comes off the screen, back to Traore. Traore goes up, draws a contact. And Ali Traore will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. The foul is on Demont Brooks. And again, simply executed play there. You can see Bayreuth came off the screen, enough space, sent the bounce pass to Traore. Cassius Robinson, their top scorer so far with 5 points. He checks back into the game. And they just need somebody to step up right now. But more importantly, medi Bayreuth have got to play together. They've got to make sure the ball moves, get some movement off it, make a backdoor cut or something. As Ali Traore missed the first free throw. Well, the man from Cote d'Ivoire makes the second one, 33 years of age. Plays college basketball at the College of Southern Idaho. And what a career he's had. Robinson now, 2 players on him, takes it in with his left hand, kicks out the Bastien Dureth. Dureth uses the screen, looking for Demont Brooks. Demont Brooks in the low block, almost loses it, keeps it alive. Well, he's got to go up with it. Demont Brooks is a 3-second violation, traveling violation called. Good defense by SIG Strasbourg. And again, you can see when they had the mismatch with Demont Brooks in the low block, Lang came over for the double team. Bayreuth did well just to get his hand in there. It was actually Quentin Saron that came over. Again, SIG Strasbourg's defense just absolutely unbelievable. They rotate so well. Now medi Bayreuth going to a 2-3 zone now. Is that going to be a risk against a team that can shoot very well from the perimeter? We kick it out. Saron takes the 3, in and out, doesn't get it. Good look. And now Bayreuth can break. Grab that all the way. Dish shot. Brooks in the lane and one. Well, Demont Brooks did very well just to camp out there in the low block. Now he's going to go to the free throw line to make it a 3-point play. Well, Demont Brooks now in his 3rd season here with medi Bayreuth. He makes it a 3-point play. Originally from Charlotte, North Carolina. Played at Davidson University where the famous Stephen Curry played. 21-point lead now to Strasbourg. Again, Bayreuth stay in that 3-2 zone. Well, Ali Traore from the corner just sinks it from 15 feet. And again, that's the risk you run when you play zone against a team that can shoot the ball very well. Traore now 3 for 3 from the field. He has 7 points. Robinson kicks off Bastien Dureth. Another turnover. medi Bayreuth. It's actually Gregor Hrovat. Just can't take care of the ball right now. Green now, top of the zone, gives up to Traore. Traore takes it in with his left, kicks out to Saron. Saron with 5 on the shot clock. Tries a lob, gets it stolen. Now medi Bayreuth can push. Good ball movement. Robinson 3 in the corner, takes the 3, sinks it. Cassius Robinson with the cash. And they're going to need a lot of that from him tonight if they're going to get back into this game. Robinson now moves to 8 points. Down low to Ali Traore. Foul is on the ground. It's only the 3rd team foul, so it will be baseline ball to SIG Strasbourg. Demont Brooks committed the foul. The substitution is Hassan Martin's probably back in the game. He hasn't featured a lot here in the 2nd quarter. He's in a bit of foul trouble, but he's going to need his size to match up if they're going to stay in the zone. They lob it into Traore. Traore lobs it up again. Do we have another turnover? And a backcourt violation. That's a lot better now for medi Bayreuth. Brooks already with 3 fouls. Probably won't get back into the 2nd half. This is better for medi Bayreuth. A little bit more physical play, but they got to make sure their players don't get into foul trouble. Robinson now looking to go pick and roll. Sam Martin comes up, kicks out. Bassendreff, 2 on the clock. He's got to shoot it. Well, the foul was called. It's only a 13 foul, so it will be a baseline ball now to medi Bayreuth. Well, again now to Sam Martin. In the lane, they turn it over. Now, transition, Strasbourg. In the lane, makes a contact, goes up, gets his own rebound, goes, and he finishes it so strong. Marty Collins, just too powerful in the low block. Well, restores it back to a 20-point game now with just under 2:30 to go here in the second quarter. All the way, dish out to Sam Martin. Sam Martin makes a contact, no foul called. Mike Green comes up with a loose ball. Marty Collins backs up against Cash Robinson, spins, goes baseline. Marty Collins, what a move. Well, he's got the mismatch against Cassius Robinson, and he just goes to work. Strong move by Marty Collins. He's got 4 points now, all of them here in the last few minutes. Well, the backdoor plays good. Backdoor goes up, gets rejected by Ali Traore. And again, SIG Strasbourg in total control at the moment. Well, it's got to be a double dribble. Mike Green just fumbled it, but nothing was called. Collins crosses over. Marty Collins, bounce pass. Well, could have got it. Now they got numbers. 4-on-1 in transition. Cassius Robinson pulls up for a 3. 6 to 3 in transition. Well, big time shot by Cassius Robinson. And he stops it from being a total blowout at the moment. He's got 3 threes here in the second quarter. Saran now guarded heavily, crosses over. Quinn Saran kicks in the corner. Jarrell Eddy for the 3 in the corner, doesn't get it, bounces around. Now Bassendreff can break. Robinson, he's made 3 threes, makes the 4th one. Cassius Robinson, he is on fire. Well, this man is just inspiring medi Bayreuth right now. Well, he has 14 so far of their 23 points. He simply is unstoppable. You got to keep getting the ball to him. Well, medi Bayreuth 5 for 12 from the perimeter. 4 of those, as we said, from Cassius Robinson. He is bringing the cash to the game right now, but they only have 2 field goals from within the rainbow.
Is interesting against them. They cannot control the drive and kick, okay? Faut les attaquer. Et après, they are ready to shoot the ball. Prochaine attaque. If they play man-to-man, we go 3 for you. Serve execution. Let's go, guys.
So far, Strasbourg 50% from the field, 50 for 30. medi Bayreuth only 7 for 25. Just hasn't been good enough right now for their stand. Remember, this is a team, medi Bayreuth, they've won 4 games in a row off the back. Cassius Clay just hitting some big shots at the moment. Nothing but net. Mike Green now guarded on the ball very heavily by Bassendreff. Gets to Jeremy Nzuli. Marty Collins comes off a screen by Full. Collins in the lane. Collins puts up Full under the basket. Too easy. Well, simply unstoppable. Nobody can guard him. 7 foot 3 inches. It's back to a 19-point ball game. Robinson now. Can he hit a 5th 3-pointer here? You see lining him up. Takes it in the lane. Fakes it, puts up a floater, doesn't get it. Rebound by Marty Collins, gives up to Mike Green. 6 seconds left. Green kicks out, Nzuli draws the foul. Foul's on the ground. It's only the fourth team foul, so they're going to get the ball sidelined with 2.2 seconds left to go here. Well, 2.2 seconds left now. Can Strasbourg get one shot left? The boy Andreas Seyfarth in here, just to play a little bit of defense. They love it into Collins. Collins baseline. Well, they tip it in. No, I don't think it counted. Jarrell Eddy went in for the tip back, but you're gonna have to see the replay. But in my mind, the buzzer had already gone off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so far at the end of the first half, depending on that last basket is going to work or not, SIG Strasbourg have been in total control this way. You can see Marty Collins went baseline. No, the shot clearly went off. Basket should not count. Right there. Got the shot off after the clock went out. Here's a better angle of it. So the basket should not count. So ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, SIG Strasbourg lead this one 43-23. Go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, because we'll be back for the second half in literally 14 minutes of this game day 9 of the Basketball Champions League. medi Bayreuth right now 5 for 12 from the perimeter. 4 of those coming from Cassius Robertson. Only 2 for 6 from within the rainbow. SIG Strasbourg completely dominating the rebounds, 26-11. Bayreuth with 9 turnovers, just too many so far. They're gonna have to change that stat around.
Dankeschön, das war schön. Vielen Dank an die Big Band der Universität Bayreuth. Heute am letzten Sommertag medi Bayreuth und Fritz haben es möglich gemacht, dass wir über 300 tolle Studenten von der Universität Bayreuth heute hier haben. Einige zum allerersten Mal. Die Big Band und auch noch die Cheerleaders. Schön, dass ihr da seid. Nachher geht es noch weiter, dann die große Party in der Fabrik. Ihr, euer Handbegleiter in der Dammerallee. Glaube ich, mittlerweile schon in der dritten oder vierten Generation, die bei Bayreuth bliebene Basketballfans. Stefan Magnus-Bauer und der Top-Beratung. Die neue Winterkollektion ist da. Und allerdings zum Beispiel die Frühjahrskollektion. Da gibt es halt immer die Transformate für jeden Anlass in der Dammerallee. Becker und Exner Auftrittsänger. Herrenausstatter von medi Bayreuth seit über 70 Jahren in der Bayreuther Innenstadt. Zu finden in der Dammerallee, Becker und Exner.
Hallo, ich bin der Angelina Hans, hier in Niederland von der Bayerischen Regierungsverwaltung. Täglich zeige ich die Jugend, die Kunst und die Sprache. Am Ende des Tages sind unsere Dokumente ein Kollegen. Deshalb benutze ich hier auch noch.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of this game day 9 fixture of the Basketball Champions League between our host, medi Bayreuth, and the visitors, SIG Strasbourg, which has been a one-sided affair so far. Boys from France leading this one 43-23. medi Bayreuth only scored 2 field goals from within the rainbow at the moment. So Coach Corner knows there's a lot of work to be done at the moment.
Ihr seht ihn auf dem Video überprüft, präsentiert von AVS Data Management and Customer Care. Cassius Robinson.
So far, the only thing that's leading right now is Cassius Robinson. He's got 4 threes, along with 14 points. He needs other players to step in and step up with them if they're going to get back into this one. And they're off the back of 4 wins in a row.
Dankeschön für die Unterstützung.
Well, Strasbourg, as it stands, if they win this game, it will see them move, possibly joint top second, along with Prometheus Patras, with Segafredo versus Bologna in top place with 7 wins and only 1 loss. We think for medi Bayreuth, they've got to get back on the way they were last year, where they made it to the playoffs. They just lost the game that would have seen them gone to the Final Four in Athens, where they lost up in game second game here against MHP Riesen Löwenberg, where they held a 6-point victory in the first leg. So there are a lot of expectations for them to get back where they were last season. And they have to play very hard if they're going to change that around so far this year. Jeremy Nzuli so far, he's had some decent minutes, but again, he hasn't been off to that prolific perimeter shooting that we've seen him here in the Basketball Champions League and in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Well, Mike Green now brings the ball up, and they're going to go handoff with Nzuli. Full now, probably not where he wants to catch the ball. Has to give it up. Marty Collins, bit of shake and bake. Collins all the way, lays it up. Full gets a tip back. And again, nobody there from medi Bayreuth to secure a rebound. And it's just too easy right now for Strasbourg. Robinson now got it by Marty Collins. Robinson, can he hit his 5th 3? Cassius Robinson, 5 threes now. He is on fire at the moment, and he's the only thing that's slightly keeping medi Bayreuth in this game. And Nzuli now down the other end, looking for Full. We'll throw it down low to the big man. 7'3", gets a handoff with Jeremy Nzuli. Back to Full. Full doesn't get the shot. And a secure rebound. Bastien Dureth. Robinson drills the foul. You can see he had one thing on his mind. But Pietrus just stopped him from taking another three. They turn it over now. Transition, they can push it. Green. Backs down against Bayreuth. Bayreuth reaches in. Green goes baseline. Dish it off. Or pulls up the jump shot. Florent Pietrus just sinks the jump shot. He puts him back up by 23. Oh, excuse me, a 21-point lead. Robinson time, space, dish it up. Oh, he gets blocked from behind. And the foul. So now Hassan Martin will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, Hassan Martin just coming off a season in Japan where he's playing for the Ryoko Golden Kings. Was the leading scorer last year in the Japanese league. It's only his 2nd season out of the University of Rhode Island. Originally from Staten Island, New York. He makes the first free throw. Again, this is a good experience for him this year. First year in Europe. Drew a lot of praise for his athleticism and his ability to score. As he makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe. Green gives up to Pietrus. Well, Pietrus gets away with a backcourt violation. They turn it over. And now Bastien Durret. Cross court. 3 in the corner. 3 is up. No good. Demond Brooks with the rebound. Robinson in the lane. Tries to dish it off. Almost loses it. But now medi Bayreuth will get the ball there. Just close to the baseline with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Robinson's wide open there in the corner. He didn't spot him. Demond Brooks has got to shoot it. It's a tough one. He gets it off the glass. And he's just able to force a shot with a jump hook from 15 feet. At a 45-degree angle. He did so well there. Brooks now moves to 5 points. He's still got 3 personal fouls. Marty Collins now catches it baseline. Goes baseline. Kicks out. Zuli back to Mike Green. 5 on the shot clock for Green. Green's got to get a shot off. Green in the lane, reverse layup, 4 with a rebound, goes up with it. And again, you've got to put a body on him. And again, medi Bayreuth won a travel call. I think he caught that off the rebound, so in my mind, that was good. 19-point lead to Strasbourg, with 12 points. He's 5 for 7 from the field. In the lane, dish it off. Martin gets rejected. Well, Youssoufa Fall just said, get out of here. Pietrus now back to Mike Green. Green pulls up for a triple. Green takes the 3, no good. Catches Robinson now, transition, 3-on-1, all the way, makes the contact, no foul called, lays it up in transition. Adonis Thomas cuts it to a 17-point ball game now. That's Adonis Thomas's first 2 points of the game. Collins kicks out. Green looks inside to Youssoufa Fall. Here comes a double team. And Zuli, Collins had the 3. Got it by Robinson. Fades away in the paint, doesn't get it. Fall with a rebound. And the foul has been called baseline. Well, there was the block. He didn't even jump for that one. 7'3". But look at this for a fast break. Adonis Thomas makes a little bit of contact, just finishes a layup. Andreas Seifer now comes back into the game just to give him a little bit of size in the low block. Pietrus gets an inbound now to Mike Green. Zuli tries a tough three, doesn't get it. And now Bastien Duret can break. Duret off one screen, pulls up for a three. Bastien Duret doesn't get it. And now Mike Green in transition gives up to Marty Collins. Collins all the way, contact, gets fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. And Martin now picks up his 3rd personal foul, so probably won't see him to the 4th quarter. As Marty Collins will shoot these free throws. Well, the man from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, started his career with the New York Knicks and then played 2 seasons with the Los Angeles Clippers. And a brief stint in China, South America, Israel, Greece, Poland, you name it, he's played all over. It's now his 2nd stint with SIG Strasbourg. Veteran player, 34 years of age, 6'6", very versatile player. Oh, missed the free throw. 18-point lead now to SIG Strasbourg. Just under 5.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Robinson just try to force his Adonis Thomas. Look for Seifert. Baseline ball now. Robinson's going to inbound it. Throws into DeMont Brooks. Down the middle. 4 on the shot clock. He's got to shoot it. Robinson down the middle. Gets rejected. Yusufa Fall just denies Cassius Robinson yet again. And again, Pietrus just has a few words for him. Not in my house. Goodbye. Get out of here. That's now full 2nd block of the game. The officials trying to insinuate that it came off of Bastien Duret, but Duret not happy with the call. Collins in and out, takes it down with his left, makes a contact, puts it up, doesn't get it. Duret tries to secure the rebound. Pietrus gets it. Alley-oop time, and it's too easy, and 1. Well, Yusufa Fall, does he have to jump? No, sir. He raises an arm, tips it in, and now the big man's going to go to the free throw line to make it a 3-point play. I mean, it's got to be so fun to have a player like that on your team. He's mobile, he's agile, he's hostile. And now he's going to make it a 3-point play with this free throw. Well, makes the free throw. He's having a great game so far. He's up to 14 points, 6 rebounds, 4 away from his double-double. Download a Seifert now. Seifert. He's got a wide open DeMont Brooks. DeMont Brooks has got to make the 3-pointer. DeMont Brooks, nothing but net. The assist from Andreas Seifert came down for the double team and is wide open. Bayreuth right now put it back to an 18-point ball game. medi Bayreuth 7 for 16 from the perimeter. Strasbourg only 2 for 10, but again, they're just moving the ball, getting some good looks. And they turn it over again. Bastien Duret gives up to Cassius Robinson. Cassius Robinson went himself. Well, he should have thrown an alley-oop. Now he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. The foul was on Marty Collins. My question there, you see in transition, I would have thrown an alley-oop there. You've got DeMont Brooks, Adonis Thomas. He's going to go to the free throw line, so he's got to make these 2 free throws. Well, it looks like a technical foul's been called. I'm not sure who they've called it on, but there was a little bit of talking going on between Pietrus and Cassius Robinson. And big man Yusufa Fall trying to be the peacemaker. I think the officials now have to decide what's going on. Well, technical foul. Looks like a double technical has been called. Well, again, it was Pietrus and Cassius Robinson that were talking when Robinson got blocked by Yusufa Fall. Pietrus gets a technical foul from Strasbourg. It appears a bench technical has been called on medi Bayreuth. We missed the first free throw again. We talked about that transition. Gave up 2 points there. He makes the second one. 17-point lead now to SIG Strasbourg. And Cassius Robinson commits a foul, which will send Lang to the free throw line for 2 shots. Nicholas Lang has already made 1 jump shot in the game, but it'll be a good chance for him to get some points on the board. David Stockton is going to come back into the game. Give Cassius Robinson a little bit of a breather. Ravlo comes back into the game as well for medi Bayreuth. Lang makes the first free throw. Started his career with Chalon in France. 6'6". Role player, 3-man, good shooter as well. Makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe. Well, that they see times unsure what to do with it. Demond Brooks has made 1 3, takes another one, 6 a triple. And he cuts it down to a 16-point ball game. Just still a little bit of life now in medi Bayreuth. Demond Brooks, 2 for 3 from the perimeter. Lane now comes off a dribble handoff. Marty Collins, time, space, 4 on the shot clock, steps back, takes a big, big 3, doesn't get it. Yusufa Fall gets blocked. Demond Brooks. It looks like he gave a hard knock as well. Again, there's nothing you can do. You try to box him out. He's just so tall, so physical. He's lucky he wasn't called for a foul. It will be a baseline ball now to Strasbourg. It's Bayreuth checks back into the game. And a foul has been called. It looks like it's been called on Seyfert, I believe. So Yusufa Fall will take these free throws. This will be free throws now because they're in the penalty. And Yusufa Fall, who has 15 points right now already, can just build on his tally. So he makes the first free throw. With 6 for 8 from the field within. He's got 7 rebounds, 3 away from his double-double. Missed the second one. Well, Brooks has made 2 threes. Doesn't get that one. Marty Collins secures a rebound. Stockton just puts his hand in the cookie jar. Unable to steal it. Bayreuth kicks out to Jarrell Eddy. Eddy spins around, goes baseline, gets caught in a double team. jump ball called. And it will be medi Bayreuth possession. Well, that's because Strasbourg had the ball at the beginning of the second half. With 2:33 to go. Now medi Bayreuth can chip into the lead. Meisner now gives up to Stockton, gets a handoff. Stockton comes off one screen. Stockton in the lane, dish it off, lose the ball. Marty Collins now transition, fakes him. Jarrell Eddy lays it up in transition. Good fast break there by SIG Strasbourg. Well, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Meisner looking for Stockton. And there's a foul off the ball. And these will be free throws now as Bayreuth are in the penalty. Again, you can see Yusufa Fall. Having a play like that on defense causes so many problems because he's even able to block the passes, but what a fast break there. Jarrell Eddy running the fast break like a trailer. Comes off a screen, down low, good pass, gotta finish it. Well, beautifully executed. Andreas Seifert wide open underneath the basket. It's his first 2 points of the game. 17-point ball game. They don't want to foul. You foul, you send him to the free throw line. Minute 29 to go. Bayhurst kicks out Jarrell Eddy. Jarrell Eddy, big three. Jarrell Eddy does not get it. Seifert secures a rebound. Ravio brings the ball up now for medi Bayreuth. Off a screen. That in the corner, big three. Stockton doesn't take it. Down low. Makes a contact, throws up a wild one. They try to tip it back again. No good. Well, medi Bayreuth struggling for baskets at the moment. Nobody on the court that can really isolate. No perimeter shooters. And Stockton gets called for another foul. And that's just silly because now going to send Jeremy Nzuli to the free throw line. Well, Cameroonian international, as we mentioned, had some good games so far in the last FIBA World Cup qualifier. Missed the first free throw. Makes a second one. Well, that now goes screen, pick and roll. Goes all the way, makes a contact, kicks it out. Will they get a wide open shot from the perimeter? The three is up. It's no good. And a foul underneath the basket. I'm not sure they've called the foul on. There was the shot by Meisner. It was a good look. Didn't get it. I think they've called the foul on Andreas Seifert, which now means well, it's tough there. You see, that's two fouls they've given up, two free throw journeys they've given, but again, it's another miss. Ali Traore cannot make the free throw. The ideal situation for medi Bayreuth there was to probably go 2 for 1. He makes a second free throw and he puts them up by 19 points. There's 7 seconds difference now between the game clock and the shot clock. We go pick and roll with Andreas Seifert. Stockton nowhere to go at the moment. Puts up a wild one, but he gets it to go with a finger roll, one-handed. How did he control that? Bayreuth now don't want to foul. Well, time, space, dish it up. Ali lays it up right at the end of the third quarter. Where was the medi Bayreuth defense? It is too easy for Strasbourg. Well, Ali Traore just ran the fast break. The assist came from Ludovic Bayhurst. And again, that's just not good enough.
AVS.
medi Bayreuth, only 6 field goals still from within the rainbow, 6 for 26. 23% shooting just isn't good enough at this level. Wide open, Jeremy Nzulie just dunks it way too easy under the basket. Well, it came off the back of a mistake, but again, it's just an easy dunk. You know, moves up to 10 points. Draws a foul, and against a 21-point lead now to Strasbourg. As the foul's on Ali Traore. Cash Robinson's been very quiet since the beginning of the third quarter, and now he just sinks a floater. Again, he's the only Arsenal they've got going forward at the moment. Get the hand up now. Nicholas Lang goes baseline. He draws a foul on Robertson. That's the first team foul now for medi Bayreuth here in the fourth quarter. Again, there was a turnover, but look, because he throws it, and he just throws it down. Dish it in the lane, and he turned it over. Well, Cassius Robinson now has his fourth foul of the game. Probably no sense taking him out right now. Again, try and keep it in there for as long as possible. Chip at any comeback they can. In the lane, Gregor Horvath goes all the way. Draws the foul now. Was it a shooting foul or was the foul on the ground? Well, Gregor Horvath hasn't had the greatest of nights tonight. I mean, he's had some good looks, but he just hasn't been able to finish him. He had the one big three-pointer. Again, they've needed other players to step in and step up with him. Slovenian international, played at Union Petrol Olympia last season. As he missed the free throw, they secure an offensive board. They go up with it, they can't finish, it's a big miss. They've got to take the most of their chances, but they're not doing that at the moment. Comes in for reach, and they turn it over. Nicholas Lang is probably wondering, he got pushed over, but no arguments to that. Robinson now gets a handoff. Back to Horvath. Robinson takes it in with his left hand. Dish it off. Good pass up Bayreuth. Well, does so well there. Bayreuth, it was, sorry. Enjoy Bayreuth, get the assist. And just finished it off. Back to a 16-point ball game. Stockton got in Bayreuth. Another foul committed now. Bayreuth have got to be careful. It's the second time. Stockton just needs to keep his cool at the moment. I mean, a comeback right now is possible, but again, you don't want to put them in a penalty too early when you're chasing the game. And he's got to be much smarter. Ali Traore goes all the way, gets rejected, but another foul. And a technical foul has been called. And medi Bayreuth just don't keep their composure. So now it's going to be 3 free throws, and they're going to get the ball back. What's a foul? He's got no case there. You know, they got it back to within 16 points, but again, the discipline from Coach Cohen's players has to be better.
Points are important too. We cannot lose our head. I know the refs suck. They're awful. They're terrible. They're the worst refs I've seen in the whole championship.
Well, that's what he's trying to say to them right now. You know, we got to keep our composure. We're going to try and get back into this game. But look, the foul trouble. Robinson, Bayreuth, Stockton, Bayreuth, 3 and 4. I mean, talk about getting back into the game. 16-point deficit with 8 minutes to go. It's possible, but if you lose your cool, you got no chance to get back in the game.
It will be worse. Expect that.
And Strasbourg now only 2 fouls. They're concerned for a few of their players. I mean, they're playing with very good discipline at the moment. Well, Bayreuth got called for the technical foul, so it's unlikely we'll see him back in the game right now. Lang makes the free throw. Now they'll shoot the 2 free throws for Ali Traore, and then they're going to get the ball back, I believe. Well, judging by the lineup, I think they're going to go live. Well, now they got DeMont Brooks back in the game with Cassius Robinson Stockton in the backcourt, along with Rovat. Lucas Meisner, he's going to have to play a big role. He's going to have to play a big man along with DeMont Brooks. Traore makes the second free throw, puts him back up by 19 points. This time, Bayreuth gets called for a foul. This is not good for Bayreuth because one more foul with under 8 minutes to go. Strasbourg will keep going to the free throw line, and when you're chasing the game, it doesn't help your case. Stockton back to Brooks. Gets a handoff with Rovat. Back to Cassius Robinson now. This would be a great time for him to catch fire. Robinson takes it in, goes back down in the middle. Puts up a floater off the backboard, doesn't get it. Rovat gets a rebound, puts up a wild one off the backboard, and he gets it a drop. That's what happens if you don't give up. Keep going in for second opportunities. Rovat now moves to 6 points. His first field goal from within the rainbow. Bayreuth got it now. Heavily. Dishes it back out. Jarrell Eddy down the lane. Jarrell Eddy off the backboard. Doesn't get it. DeMont Brooks on the rebound. And now Stockton. Cassius Robinson. It's a big 3. Sinks the triple. Hits his 6th one of the night. And he now cuts it down to a 14-point ball game. And now we're back with medi Bayreuth. Just a little bit of belief that they can come back into this one. Timeout now to Strasbourg. Well, that was a huge play then. Now Strasbourg have only hit 2 3-pointers tonight. medi Bayreuth have lived and died by the perimeter shot with a 45% record. Again, the points coming from the second string players for Strasbourg, 32 to 15. Huge stat difference. medi Bayreuth still have to keep making the most of their fast break points, 15-11. Again, they have 6 steals, but their problem now is they're in the penalties, so anytime they foul, they're just going to send Strasbourg to the free throw line. So this is going to be a big test for them. Remember, they're off the back of 4 wins in a row. They completely changed their season around, made themselves contentious for the 4th place, possibly 3rd place here in Group D, but Strasbourg win this one. They'll go joint top along with Prometheus Patras. Look at this for a no-look pass. Like his dad back in the old days when he played with the mailman. Big 3 by Cassius Robinson. Wait, turn it over again. Robinson, dish it up. Got it, Duncan! What a play! Lucas Meisner, the assist coming from Cassius Robinson. And it's a 12-point game. Again, they got to keep their composure. Jeremy Nzuli gets it over the halfway line. And again, medi Bayreuth don't want to foul here. Keep the momentum going. And this crowd just starting to believe all of a sudden. Stockton tries to go in for a steal. Demont Brooks throwing the shot clock. Well, it's got to be a traveling violation. An unsportsmanlike foul has been called. Wow. Our SIG Strasbourg self-destructing at the moment. Marty Collins went in. Threw a punch almost, if you like. Well, it was actually a push. But he threw Gregor Horvat to the ground. So now medi Bayreuth will get free throws. They will get the ball back. Well, these are big, big free throws now from the Slovenian international. Gregor Horvat, only 6 points tonight. It's been a very quiet night for him, but again, these are huge, huge free throws. They just signed him this season off the back of 4 years with Petro Olympia as he misses the first free throw. Well, you got to make your free throws at this level, and he knows that. Originally from Koper, Slovenia, started his career with Koš Koper. Makes a second one. It's now an 11-point ball game. If you think about it, really, medi Bayreuth have won the 3rd and 2nd quarter, and they currently win the 4th. It was just a slow start in the 1st quarter where they lost 27-6. Demont Brooks wide open, gotta take it, gotta make it. Demont Brooks with the big triple, and it's now an 8-point ball game. Well, that's his 3rd 3 of the game. He's 3 for 5 from the perimeter. He now moves to 14. And now SIG Strasbourg have to respond. Well, they need a help side now. Dish it up. Wide open. Mike Green for 3. Oh, baby. Mike Green just sinks it under pressure. And it's back to an 11-point ball game. Well, it's his 2nd 3-point attempt, only his 1st make. Demont Brooks now looking for someone to hand off to. Again, Jeremy Nzuli not letting Cassius Robinson get the ball. Back to Brooks. Brooks has got to isolate. Brooks got to go off the backboard. Demont Brooks. Well, he gave Mike Green a hard knock to the head. Mike Green looks to be on the floor. Brooks now with 16 points. Green there got a hard, hard shot. One thing about Mike Green, he's a tough individual. It's just a little bit of the tricep that went to the face. I mean, it can be quite painful, but one thing you got to love about Mike Green, he's a professional. Clearly wasn't whining about the call, got on with the game. That's why he was a champion last year with Ike. Well, it's a big, big play now. We need help side defense. Marty Collins backs down in the lane. Marty Collins. And the foul has been called. I'm not sure where they've called the foul, but the foul's on Demont Brooks. This is his 4th personal foul of the game. And this was the problem, the technical foul from Andreas Seifer that put him in the penalty. So now they've really got to hold the composure now, and especially Yusufa Fall. Only missed 1 free throw tonight. And again, proven to be cash money from the stripe. Shakes his head and say, no problem. I'll step up. I'll make the free throws. The man from Dakar, Senegal, on loan right now with SIG Strasbourg. Boy, he misses that one. Well, it's now a 10-point ball game. He's super full now, 5 for 7 from the free throw line, 17 points. Well, Demont Brooks thought about the three, takes it in. No foul called. Now Marty Collins, well, turns it over. Collins missed the layup. Wow, what a passage of play there. Cassius Robinson crosses over, takes another three. No way. Oh, yes, sir. He is Cash, but his name is Cassius Robinson. Well, what a three-pointer. His 7th of the night. It is now a 7-point ball game. I mean, this is unbelievable. medi Bayreuth really and truly live and die by the three-point line. Well, you're super full now, 2 rebounds away from his double-double. Again, SIG Strasbourg, the game is in their hands at the moment. They don't need to do much more. I think they're trying to check if it was a three-pointer, if it was a two-pointer. We get to see the replay here. Here he came off, crossed him over against Jeremy Nzuli. Well, that's a three-pointer. Clearly behind the line. And again, it's nothing but net. He elevates so high on his jump shot. It just gets the beautiful follow-through on it. I mean, that is just unbelievable. This is a shooting performance for the ages here in the Basketball Champions League. Well, with 4:43 to go here, medi Bayreuth just not giving up. They're fighting right to the end. They're winning this quarter right now, 21-9. And again, it was just the first quarter from Strasbourg, where they won 27-6. It's kept them in the lead. Since then, medi Bayreuth won the second quarter. They won the third quarter. And that is a huge, huge three. Again, if it's Demont Brooks, same situation. Double team came over to David Stockton. Gets the cheeky bounce pass to the Demont Brooks. All right, now Strasbourg have to deal with the full court pressure. Strasbourg, all they got to do is just get a good offense, get fouled, get to the free throw line. Double high screen now coming from Marty Collins. He's super full, he's wide open, and another foul. There you go. So now Marty Collins will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, that's the right call because you see Gregor Hrovat was going right into him. All Marty Collins has to do is just sink these free throws, silence the crowd, put more pressure on Bayreuth. Well, he'd be very proud and inspired by his team, but a few things has cost him the first quarter. Obviously, the start they got off to, but again, the discipline of his team in the early stage of the fourth quarter. Because now the problem he's got is anytime Strasbourg get fouled, they're going to go to the free throw line. And the man who started his career with the New York Knicks sinks the first free throw. And what a time to be a professional. Hit 2 free throws, put his team back up by 9 points. Comes off a screen. Now Demont Brooks is wide open again. Brooks all the way, turns it over. Again, that's a good defensive work there by Yusufa Full. Not only can he block the shots, he can block the passes as well. Green goes all the way. Mike Green lays it up. What a professional. And a timeout now to medi Bayreuth as they're back down by 11. Well, the foul on Marty Collins and the strong finish there by Mike Green. And with only 4 minutes to go here, medi Bayreuth down by 11. Cassius Robinson, top scorer in the game so far with 26 points. He's 5 assists away from a double-double. medi Bayreuth 50% from the three-point line, 11 for 22. It's a spectacular shooting percentage, but again, they've only made a few field goals from within the rainbow. But that man's been a huge problem for them. Yusufa Fall, what a defensive presence and offensive factor he's been for SIG Strasbourg. And we're looking at a team here that could be contenders for the Final Four, especially with that man who won the championship last year with Ike at the Waka. Well, the definition of a true professional, tough as nails. The man who just gives everything. We're down by 11 now. Bastian Dureth is back in the game for Bayreuth. Cassius Robinson back to Bastian Dureth. Pick and roll with Demont Brooks. Well, Brooks is wide open under the basket. Gotta finish it. Well, Meisner again has a good look. The assist coming from Gregor Hrovat. Meisner now with 4 points. He's 2 for 6 from the field. Well, Yusufa Fall turns it over. Well, again, you talk about keeping your head at this stage. They got the look at the high post. He's got to keep his composure there. It's a 9-point ball game with 3:28 to go. Yeah, Zulier was ready to baseline for it. Get the hand up with Robinson. Hrovat. Oh, turn it over. And finish it. Mike Green. What a defensive play by Mike Green. Does so well there. And again, just got his hand in the cookie jar in the passing lane. Demont Brooks in the lane. Gets blocked. Gets fouled. And Demont Brooks will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And again, Mike Green. Talk about an outstanding professional. Just did so well to get his hand in the passing lane. Calls a turnover. Well, these are big, big free throws now from Demont Brooks. Well, the man who started his professional career back in 2014 in Italy, in the city of Napoli, makes the first free throw. Now his 3rd season with medi Bayreuth, originally from Charlotte, North Carolina. Played the same university at different times as Stephen Curry. He makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe, and we're back to a 9-point ball game. Well, he put the full court pressure. Jeremy Nzuli now is going to bring the ball up, and there's no need to rush it. You're up by 9. Under 3 minutes to go. Anytime you get fouled, you're going to go to the free throw line. And Pietrus now. Back to Green. Green pulls up from 18 feet. Mike Green! Oh my Lord! What a clutch player. This guy, he's already got the ring. But he's leading Strasbourg. Well, Demont Brooks gets him up in the air. Demont Brooks lays it up and it wheels in and around like a game of pinball. We're back to a 9-point ball game. Well, now Jeremy Nzuli, it's a 3-on-1, but they just slow it down. Smart decision there. No need to rush it. Don't need, well, they almost turn it over. Marty Collins takes it in, kicks out. Green, can he put them to bed? Can't get it. Yusufa Fall turns it over. Well, if Mike Green had made that shot, surely he would have picked up the new name as Mr. Fourth Quarter, and it rims in and around like a pinball. Well, under 2 minutes to go here now. medi Bayreuth down by 9. Robinson. We're looking for him on the perimeter. Gregor Hrovat goes all the way. Reverse layup, completely misses it. Well, now Mike Green with 1:30 to go. He's going to slow it down. Wary of the double team. Well, it's got to be a turnover. Backcourt violation. And a timeout will be called to medi Bayreuth. We can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the ball to Cassius Robinson, but he's so tired at the moment. because he's got Strasbourg players all over him to stop him from shooting any three-pointers. Robinson still is their top scorer, 26 and 5 assists, but right now down by 9 with 1:23 to go. They have to go for three-pointers now. And they can't foul because they'll send Strasbourg straight to the free throw line. Well, Yusufa Full's their top scorer so far. He has his double-double at the moment. Traore has 12 points, but for correction, Yusufa Full is 1 rebound away from his double-double. Well, there was a steal from Mike Green. Well, possible foul there, but I mean, I like that. I like the fact the referee didn't call that. A little bit of physicality in the game. It just shows you Mike Green hungry, but again, what a layup there by Demont Brooks. Looks like there's a slight injury to the mascot. Had to be carried off. Bastien Duref gives up to Gregor Hrovat. Well, he got to shoot it. 24-second violation. Won't count. 24 seconds. Well, again, when you're chasing the game, you got to be aware of what's on the clock there. And again, a poor offense executed by medi Bayreuth. There's no need to review the play. It was clearly a 24-second violation. I mean, we can see from here inside this building right now that it was clearly the shot did not get off. I mean, the shot clock's gone off already. It's a 24-second violation, simple as. I mean, it's a beautiful shot. He does so well to fade away, but here you can see down to him. Second, right there. 24-second violation. They got to call it. I'm sure the crowd will not be happy inside this building right now when the officials will call that, because clock's gone off right there. Ball's left his hand there. No basket. Correct call by the official. Well, another technical's been called on Coach Rao corner. Well, Mike Green steps up and he misses the free throw. Well, minute 8 to go here. Strasbourg lead this one by 9 points. And again, Coach Vincent Collet will probably be thinking there's a lot for his team to work on. Again, they built an insurmountable lead in the first quarter. Well, an offensive foul called, and again, Strasbourg for the third time are going to give medi Bayreuth another chance to chip into this one. And Marty Collins, you just got to keep your composure. Well, you're Bayreuth, you got to get a quick basket right now. You can't run the clock down. You got to get a quick basket. They're trying to get the ball to Cassius Robinson. Rovat tries to take it baseline. Damon Brooks has got to make it. Hits the three. It's a 6-point ball game. Well, again, no need to foul here. Force him into a turnover. And they make the foul with 32 seconds at that point. They probably had to make it. Well, again, it's been a great basketball game, but just too many mistakes down the last 50 seconds that have cost medi Bayreuth. Well, he's lucky not to get called for an unsportsmanlike foul there. You do see those get called sometimes. These are big free throws for Jeremy and Zuli now. Well, technical foul's been called on Marty Collins. And Marty Collins is out of the game. So I believe now what happened is, if I'm correct, they'll shoot these free throws, but then they'll get a free throw down the other end for medi Bayreuth. So Zuli makes the first free throw. It's back to a 7-point ball game. Oh, not correct, and I thought it would technical foul. You get a free throw that way, but well, big rebound now. Down by 7. Got to get something going. Can't waste time. Robinson's got to get going to the basket. Well, doesn't get the layup. Oh, shoved to the ground there by Pietrus from Robinson. And again, he smiles it off, and that's what he should have done. A great thing he didn't retaliate. Those two had been joined with each other back and forth. And Pietrus got the rebound. It was actually an elbow to the face from Robinson. So Pietrus just has to make these free throws. And that's a 5th foul for Cassius Robinson. Gets it to drop with the shooter's roll off the backboard. And again, it's been such inspiring to see medi Bayreuth make a comeback here late in the 4th quarter with the discipline, getting into foul trouble early in the 4th quarter. Well, the last 18 seconds left. Duref pulls up for the 3, takes the 3-pointer, airballs it. And Fayhurst just tips it. It's out of bounds. It will be medi Bayreuth ball. Well, Meisner takes the 3, hits it, nothing but net. Puts it back now to a 6-point ball game with 7 seconds to go. And a foul's been called as Mike Green gets fouled. Mike Green, the veteran, Captain America, will make these 2 free throws. Well, again, what a great career this man's had. And again, he's a true professional. You can see, conducts himself all the time, gives 110%. Never lets his emotions get the best of him. And he's hit some big shots here. Again, what a role model he can be for the young players coming through at Strasbourg. He makes a 2nd free throw. Well, that is as it stands here, ladies and gentlemen. They'll try and get last one up. Meisner will take the shot, but at the end of this game, it is SIG Strasbourg 84, medi Bayreuth 76 here in game day 9 of the Basketball Champions League. Medi Bayreuth made an inspiring comeback here in the 4th quarter. A little bit of foul trouble made it even more difficult for them. Jeremy and Zuli had a few good looks from the perimeter. But that is as it stands here. Medi Bayreuth's 4-game unbeaten record comes to an end. Well, SIG Strasbourg will go joint top of the group with Prometheus Patras. Besiktas Sampo Japan move out of fourth, while Neptun's Klaipeda just hold on to that fourth place. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was an unbelievable game to say the least. These two teams really went at it, but if you want to know what's going elsewhere, swap over here on livebasketball.tv and watch Segrafedo versus Bologna, as they're winning 61-58 against Filou Ostend. That is a Group D fixture here as well. Remember, Segrafedo versus Bologna, top of the group so far, 7-1. This is the last game before we go into the festive holidays. And medi Bayreuth still with a good chance of claiming that fourth place. Again, they're going to have to work on things like discipline, making sure they finish games off and getting off to a good start. I mean, the comeback was unbelievable, but it was the foul trouble early in the fourth quarter that made it more impossible, because anytime they fouled Strasbourg, they're just going to send them to the free throw line. And where next now for medi Bayreuth? Next week, it only gets more hard as they'll be on the road in Greece, where they'll take on Prometheus Patras. And for SIG Strasbourg, they can look further to progress, as next week they'll be hosting Besiktas Sampo Japan. And Besiktas Sampo Japan will be trying to really go for a victory to try and claim back that fourth place here in Group D. Well, it's been an unbelievable atmosphere here in the Oberfrankenhall here in Bayreuth. These fans, as always, 4,000 capacity arena. Made it an excellent atmosphere. They're probably very disappointed, but they show their affection, they show their love and support. medi Bayreuth 13 for 38 from within the rainbow, while Strasbourg had 24 field goals, but again, the rebound says it all. Yusufa Hall just being too dominant. And the turnovers, 18 and 16. Relative numbers there for both these two teams at this stage. And Strasbourg did have 5 blocks. But again, Fall did have his double-double with 17 points and 10 rebounds. Really was the difference. He had 4 blocks for that matter as well. He was just simply unstoppable. Brooks had 23, Robinson with 26. He had 7 triples for the night. 21 of those points coming from the three-point line. Well, as you said, ladies and gentlemen, the Basketball Champions League now proving to be Europe's top pan-European competition for basketball. You can follow us on livebasketball.tv. As these two teams now will be looking to progress further on in Group D. Well, SIG Strasbourg will be looking above them and thinking games they can go after, teams they can mix it with. Prometheus Patras probably feel like they can give Bologna a game as well. medi Bayreuth just need to hang in there. I mean, they played some inspiring stuff tonight, and they have turned their season around. They lost their opening 4 games, then they won the last 4, so they now move to 4 and 5. There's a lot they need to work on if they're going to be a team that's going to make it back to the playoffs. Remember last year, they were 1 win away from making it to the Final Four, where they lost here at home to MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg in the second leg, which they led by 6 in the first leg. So they're going to have to turn that around. Well, we do thank you for joining us here tonight. I mean, here in the Oberfrankenhall, it's been an unbelievable atmosphere as we look for more games coming up. And remember, next week it's going to be big games for these two teams, as we just already mentioned. medi Bayreuth will be on the road in Patras, where they'll take on Prometheus Patras. And Strasbourg will be at home to Besiktas Sampo Japan. And it only gets more and more better here in the Basketball Champions League. Again, a lot for these two teams to think about. The good thing for medi Bayreuth is they're not dead and buried like a few other teams at the bottom in some of the groups. They have given themselves a chance, but they really could have done with a victory tonight, just to make it a little easier for them coming back from the festive holidays. And Strasbourg, the only quarter they really dominated was the first quarter. Think about it. medi Bayreuth won the second quarter 70-16. They won the third quarter 20-19, and they won the fourth quarter by 11. So it was really a 21-point deficit in the first quarter that cost them this game. And Pietrus there, Cassius Robinson, just having a few words for each other. You gotta love it a little bit. Just a bit of tension, a bit of flares. Just two competitive players here on two competitive teams. And that was a technical foul from Andreas Seifert that really costed them. I mean, that was the tee that put them back into the penalty. But we do thank you for joining us here in the Oberfrankenhall. And Strasbourg and Prometheus Patras joint up in second. SIG Strasbourg will make up the third place. We said Besiktas Japan move out of the top 4. medi Bayreuth again joint records with Besiktas Japan and Neptunus Klaipeda. So it's all to play for here in Group D. Remember, swap over right now here on livebasketball.tv to see Filou Ostend have a 4-point lead against Segafredo Virtus Bologna. But for now, here in Oberfrankenhall, it's Gute Nacht here from FIBA.